Here with head football coach Steve Johnson. Coach, 6-1 after 7 weeks of play. You come back after losing to St. Thomas to defeat Gustavus 41-21. Tell us where you and the coaching staff are at after a big win at St. Peter.
The win was really good for us. Obviously that's a big piece, but how we played was really important. We're coming off a tough loss at St. Thomas where, kind of some wheels fell off of some things. Offensively, we hadn't been producing the way we want to, and we really talked about, we always talk about be who you are every day, and we want to be this team that has just a great defense. It's obedient, fast, physical, downhill, just kind of punching you in the nose and being that kind of group. And we've been that way, and that had been better, but offensively we want to be a downhill running team, and we've got some great receivers, and our quarterback's really emerging, and so you kind of can maybe get away from things, and I'm not sure if we did or not, but we did make a concerted effort to get back to being who we are. That, you think about that even in your walk of life. The kind of God guy that you want to be, you got to be that every day, and the kind of businessman, you got to be that every day. So we felt like as a team, here's who we are, let's be that. And what happened was phenomenal. Eric Peterson just had a ridiculous game. He was 27 for 29. In fact, he should have had them all caught because Jay Hilbrandt's caught one. He only was out of bounds, and then one of the Gusties dropped one. So that would have been 29 for 29, but maybe one of them not so pleasurable. Anyway, Jesse Fino came back strong. Brandon Marcourt, our running backs. Marshall Klitsky's really good. So we've got these guys. Derek Walblig is just been a great leader for us in the running back piece, and we've got to get that downhill thing, and that's going to open up those receivers who are amazing with Hallstrom and Hilbrands and Schultz and Grant Mitchell and Hans-Dunek.
Yeah, well, you talked about an all-around concerted effort, and that obviously was evidenced in the win on Saturday. Talk about how you take that and go into this Saturday against Hamline. Hamline obviously hasn't had a conference win this year, but still a tough opponent nonetheless.
Hamline is really good for a while, and that's the thing. And we've got to just kind of emerge as kind of ignore who we're playing, not their schemes, but who we're playing. And really, we need to continue to grow. We have a shot for playoffs if we win our games, and we really have another philosophy that goes with that deal is to play one each week. And like back in 2006, the guys kind of had that deal as we think too much about the Johnny game or the Tommy game or a big game coming up instead of where are we right now, and that's a great way to do things. And so we need to be 1-0 this week, and we're going to figure out a way to beat Hamline, to play hard, to run the ball downhill, to play great defense, and it all starts. Our defense is really special.
Well, who do you rely on this week then, especially as you think about the opponent Hamline, but as you set yourself up for this week and the next week and the last 3 weeks of the season here? Who do you rely on?
Yeah, ironically, I don't want to be too cliche, but we rely on that team thing. We rely on that defense to be simple and sound and just fast and kind of get a little bit back to where we're like scary almost and get 3 and out and boom. And then the offense complement by keeping the ball for a while, putting points on the board. But this week, special teams are big. Special teams are a place where we have a pretty big advantage, we think.
Well, we're back at Royal Stadium Saturday. It'll be good to be back on campus. 1 o'clock against Hamline. Looking forward to it.
Can't wait.